Israel is a country. It is a country in the Middle East. They've done some good things. They've done some bad things. Among the good things, I'd say, is this banger, okay? As you guys know, this song is absolutely banging. Can't complain with that. That is a banging track. But, you know, there's other things that they're not so good at. For example, keeping Palestinian people alive. I wouldn't even say that they're not good at it as much as they kind of just hate doing it. Like they really like to they be attaching toe tags to Palestinians at an alarming rate. Like I'll put it this way. If the Middle East is O Block, Israel is like King Von, okay? Bombing on niggas left and right. And as somebody that doesn't necessarily like the death of a lot of people, okay, I don't like it when many thousands of people are being killed. I personally don't like what Israel is doing right now, okay? You know, last week I'm browsing Twitter and I'm watching a video and I'm like, wow, like I'm seeing these Palestinians get this dead journalist out of a blown up hospital, and I'm like, wow, that's like so sad. And halfway through the video, another missile hits them, and I'm like, huh, back to back? As you can see from what we're looking at, okay, this is a group of men. I'm not going to play the video because I don't want this to get age restricted. This is a group of men, and they are trying to, you know, get a journalist who has unfortunately been injured and potentially passed away. They're trying to get his body out of the wreckage, as you can see. Not much of this hospital is still standing. So after this hospital gets hit twice, okay, one of those missiles being captured on camera, what do you think? What do you think Israel said about this? Tragic mishap, okay? Sorry, guys. Those two missiles back to back on a hospital. Tragic mishap. Won't happen again. My bad. And so you start thanking. What exactly is the consequence for these people when they repeatedly bomb hospitals, when they repeatedly kill civilians, to the point where since October 7th, 64,000 Palestinians have been killed? You got to start asking, what are we going to do about this? You know, is anybody going to give these people consequences? Is any country, United States maybe, going to stop funding this? Okay. Can we cut ties with this crazy country that is ethnically cleansing a region? The answer, of course, is no. We could never. Okay. Nobody. Don't you know Israel has the right to defend itself at all times against the babies, the children, all of it. Okay. Nuke the hospitals now. Now, look, before I give my opinion on Israel, I want to make it clear. I am not racist, okay? I am not anti-Semitic. My favorite people on YouTube, some of my favorite creators are Uish, okay? Flesh Simulator, noted Uish person. Queeman, noted Uish person. Aiden Underground, noted Uish person. Gokinaru, noted Uish person. And of course, Brian Tyler Cohen, noted Uish person. Now for my stance on Israel. I feel like it was really silly to put the Uish state, okay? I'm not saying it's necessarily wrong to have an Uish state. I think it's totally fine for them to have a country, because obviously post-World War II, you're probably like schizoed the fuck out, like holy shit, they almost squad wiped us. Let's get ourselves a country. But like, why would you put it in the Middle East? Like, you think they fuck with the Uish people? And also, like, people lived there. There were like people living there. You disrupted so many people. You've had to kill so many people. Even today, okay, the last 2 years, we've been seeing incredible numbers coming out of Israel, okay? Insane. King Von-esque numbers. Now you're probably asking, Sleepy, like, where would you have put them? I think Alaska. I think it would have been fine because listen, think for a second, okay? Why do you put them in the Middle East? Maybe you want to give them some oil. Alaska's got that. Maybe it's because you want to give them some space, okay? Alaska's got that. And I mean, the Uish people have succeeded to a tremendous degree in the United States, okay? Like, insanely. They've done so well, and good for them. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing well. So obviously you could imagine they do well in Alaska as well. Like, look, I'm not pro-Israel. I'm not a Zionist. I don't necessarily think that they have to have a country. But I mean, if they were going to, why not put it, in Alaska? Like, who are they going to beef with out in Alaska? That's what you got to think about with Israel. They are on fucking go mode. all they want to do is smoke people, okay? I don't know why, but they just love smoking Arabs, okay? So you got to think, how can we prevent the smokification of an Arab? And I think Alaska's probably your best bet.
You end up with videos like this.
We need to kill Arabs.
The way they are represented are as the problems and threats, and since they never or hardly ever meet.
That seems a bit problematic. I'm just saying. None of that would be going on in Alaska.
Nursery school all the way to the 12th grade. Part of that learning is looking at horrifying images or exercises that encourage students to put themselves in the shoes of the victims and relate to the experience. The identification of students with the victims isn't a coincidence. It's an intentional policy by the Israeli Ministry of Education. It's how you end up with a society where, according to one Israeli professor, every Jewish Israeli citizen is a Holocaust survivor or a potential victim of future Holocaust-like events.
The goal is traumatization and revenge, and not to let the fire of vengeance die out. However, this vengeance is not directed towards the German persecutors and their collaborators in Europe, but towards Palestinian colonized subjects who are Nazified.
Okay, I gotta stop watching this. This is crazy. Listen, the point I'm trying to get across to you guys is that this whole Israel experiment, I don't think it's working. Okay, a lot of people are getting fucked up here. This is not good. Like, as long as they have those sorts of policies and they've got Satan at the helm, it's gonna be tough. Also, I can't stress this enough. This isn't about what religion or what ethnicity you are, okay? I really don't care if someone is Jewish or if they're Arab or whatever the fuck. The reality is you've got a problem here. You've got one country that is absolutely kneeling, and I'm talking like a Floydian kneel on the fucking, or no, wait, it would be a chauvinistic kneel on the Floydian neck, okay? It's not good. We cannot allow this. All we have for now is edits of Luka Doncic, okay, cooking Israel, okay.
المظالم حتى الأراذيل ساموا رسول أهل العزائم فالقول قول الصوارم كي تسترد المظالم حتى الأراذيل ساموا رسول أهل العزائم نحن العرش الأعاجم.
Yes. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this sleepy video on Israel and my opinions on it, and you would like to see more content about geopolitical issues, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your opinion in the comments down below. Do you think Israel is going too far? Do you think we should do something about this? Leave a comment down below.